Alright, let's get right into this review. This is the 132nd RC car from Banggood. It's called the Mini High Speed RC car. Pretty sure it's called something different on their website, so I don't know if the box is right or if the website's right, but it looks like you can get this model as well, but I don't know if that's on their website. I know this one is. It was $18 after tax and shipping. Seems like a pretty good price. The steering linkage was popped off when I got it. It just pops right back on. The body's holded on by these little rubber stoppers. If there's a way that you could figure out how to put those on there and then find something else to hold on the body, I'd highly recommend that if you're going to be running this off-road. It seems like a pretty durable little RC car. The engine here is on the back, and it looks like there's a little door and you can take off the gearing. I'm not sure if you can buy different parts for this, but if you can, that's really nice to be able to repair this, because if you can repair this for $18, I mean, that's pretty nice. Can't really beat that. Just take the little rubber stops off. Body comes right off to reveal the speed controller shroud. I haven't taken that off because I'm scared that the parts are going to fall apart, but there's your little antenna. Not too noticeable at all. Goes back to the engine. And then steering trim's on the bottom side here. Just adjust it left to right, obviously. Little on-off switch. And then as you can see, this thing is a hair magnet. If you run this thing on carpet, this was only about probably maybe 30 minutes of run time, and the battery's still not flat, so that's a plus, but I mean, it's still crazy. The suspension flexes a fair amount, so running on dirt, I have a feeling this thing's gonna be pretty well, but if you're running it on a rockier surface, I don't know. It was getting caught up on paper clips and stuff for me, so that's definitely not a good thing. But what are you going to expect with a car this low to the ground with carpet tires? Looks like I lost my other... Oh no, here it is. The controller is the only gripe I have about this, but for an $18 RC car, I mean, like, it's 18 bucks. What do you expect? There's the power button, little red LED indicator. It takes 2 double A's. The door was a kind of... I don't know if mine was just molded funky, but it didn't really come off clean, and the screw, I barely put any force on it, and it feels like it's stripped out in there, so may just have to run this thing like classic style when you'd lose the battery door on your RC car and just wrap this thing with duct tape and just remove this door completely, which is a little jerry-riggy, but I mean, this door, I'm scared that once you get it on, you're not really going to be able to get it off if you strip that screw. So the throttle is a gradual throttle, so that is a good thing. Your throttle trim is going to be right here. This, I tried to figure out what it is in the manual, and it does not even like identify it as a knob in the manual. So I mean, immediately I thought it was a steering trim, but there's a steering trim on the RC car and it doesn't label it as one, so highly confused. The steering is completely just trash. I mean, it's literally just a button. There's no slight adjustments. It's just on left or right, so I mean, you really don't need to do much more with this small little car, but it would be nice if that was gradual as well as the throttle. For size comparison, this is my 1/10 low C desert scale, or low C desert truck, 1/10 scale. It's pretty tiny, as you can see. And the motors are definitely a lot smaller than a standard 1/10 scale. That's a Castle, but still, like, for how small this thing is, it rips pretty good. I'll do a little demo. I'm recording with my phone, so I apologize for the rough recording and driving real quick, but I'll just do a quick full speed run. Try to get the full picture here. And it's gone forever. Oh. And then reverse full speed. Oh, it's caught up on something. As you can see, this thing's pretty lively. Oh. There it is. Yeah, overall, I think this thing's a pretty good little purchase. Shipping didn't take too long. Probably about 4 or 5 days, I'd say, which is what they rated, which is good. Usually from these Chinese websites, I don't know if Banggood's a Chinese website, but a lot of their stuff seems to be Chinese. It takes forever, and they didn't, so props on them. So the car is able to be charged from USB, which is really nice because you can literally plug this into a laptop or like a your car charger in your car, and when you're like getting tired of ripping this thing, or if your lipos go flat, you got something that you can just tool around with if your friends' cars are still got some juice in them or whatever. You know, it's just a fun little car, something you could take to school or whatever. But I mean, who takes RC cars to school? It's just weird. I think for $18 this is a definite. If you're on the fence, definitely cop it. I mean, $20 is what, like 2 hours of work. It's easy. So thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed. If you want me to record more of this car, like outdoor racing or anything like that, I can definitely do that. Just let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.